Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I will be talking about the 2025 roadmap for World of Warcraft that we got during the Warcraft 30th anniversary celebration in Direct. And in particular, I want to talk about this little symbol right here. So this symbol is very similar to what we got previously with Thunderstorm. This is something that is supposed to be a little bit secret. And as you can see, this is something that will happen after patch 11.2.7 and before the release of the World of Warcraft Midnight expansion that should normally be launched in February 2026, and this one normally will be available in winter 2025. So it means that basically we will have a few months with this secret event. So a lot of people have already started to speculate what it could be, and right now one of the main theories that Wohead also covered in an article is the fact that this could symbolize Legion Remix or also maybe Wrath of the Lich King Remix. So the first main theory, and it's from, as you can see, this person that posted this little screenshot right here. And so as you can see, this symbol basically matches a little bit the like Northrend map, even though for me I feel like, for instance, this part doesn't really make sense. And it's also something that could be linked to the Broken Isles. So this is why some people are already speculating that it is linked to these different expansions. Another very interesting one is, of course, the fact that here it's becoming really green, and especially the same green as we had in Legion. And as you can see, the rest of this bar is completely intact, and only around here it's green. And remember, the expansion that we're getting just after is Midnight, and so it's purple. There's no green right there. So I think this is definitely a good clue that we are getting something that is linked at least to Legion in some ways, or at least that is linked to Fel and Fire and this type of like environments in World of Warcraft. So for me, in my opinion, I do really think it makes sense that we will get a remix event at that moment, because if you remember well, for Mists of Pandaria Remix, it lasted for a few months, and here again, if this event is launched around the start of winter 2025, before the release of the Midnight expansion that will happen in February, it means that we will have this event for a few months, and I think this is the only moment really where they can do such an event. And overall, I think Mists of Pandaria Remix was pretty successful, even though I know some of you might not have really liked it. I think this is definitely something they want to do again, and they can't really do that during the main content release for the expansion, because then it would just keep players too busy with it and not with the current content. When here they will only have a few things with 11.2.7, people will already be busy with the PTR for Midnight. And so at that moment, it will be the perfect moment for these type of remix events to be launched. And so that's why I do share the same feeling that this is probably going to be a remix event. If this is going to be Legion, it would make sense again with the green. It's a little bit weird because I would have assumed that after Mist of Pandaria, they would have chose, of course, Wrath of Janeer as the next remix event. But maybe they just know that players really loved Legion. And also, in Wrath of Janeer, they had some big issues with content drought and a lot of things that they didn't really use, a lot of assets that were unused. And so maybe they want to wait a bit longer to make these different assets available to players. And that's why right now, having Legion as the remix event makes more sense and is easier for them. So again, these are only theories so far. We'll have to wait, and we'll probably only really know what this patch will be in a few months or even later than that. I think Blizzard really wants to keep these type of things like a little bit secret. And if it's the same as Thunderstorm, we will actually only really know maybe like a few days or like a few weeks before this event will actually start. So let me know in the comments what you think about that, if you would be excited or not for another remix event, and especially for Legion Remix. And if not, which other expansions would you like to see as another remix event? And also, if this is not a remix event, what else do you think that could be? Let me know in the comments. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos, and in the meantime, I wish you all a great day. Bye!